What is going on, ladies and gents, and welcome to another video. I'm sure you all heard the sad news yesterday that Kobe Bryant and his daughter and I believe it was 7 others died in a helicopter crash near LA. So obviously it's a sad time. Honestly, I was shocked and I still kind of am. I didn't want to believe it at first. Kobe obviously being one of the greatest players to ever grace the NBA. Really the first player I ever watched, and you could say my first introduction to NBA. For those of you who know, I'm a big NBA fan. I know I don't react to any NBA stuff really, and I don't talk about it a lot, but I'm a big NBA fan. I was honestly shocked. I'm kind of rattled, honestly. And today I thought, as a tribute to him, we would react to some of his best plays of all time, his greatest moments. So we're going to watch Kobe Bryant's top 40 plays of his NBA career. I believe this was uploaded in 2018 on his birthday by the actual NBA channel. So yeah, his birthday being 23rd of August, which is one day after mine's 22nd August. That's how I know. But yeah, man, Kobe is gonna leave a lasting legacy for everybody. I'm sure a lot of people saw the tributes. I was gonna react to them, but honestly, I'd rather do something more upbeat and happy to watch his greatest moments than watch something sad. I don't want to cry throughout a video, so yeah. I mean, honestly, of all the celebrity deaths that have happened in my life, obviously a lot of people have died. Michael Jackson, one of the big ones. I used to listen to a lot of his music, but I was still quite young when he died, so it didn't affect me. The only real people that affected me kind of like this was Paul Walker. Obviously, if you don't know, the guy from Fast and Furious. Honestly, that was a shock because he died in a car crash, you know. It's always way more shocking when people die unexpectedly. Like, it's not like if you have cancer or you have a disease and it's kind of expected, you know. So there's a lot of people that have died like that where you know it's coming, you know. Muhammad Ali for one, you know, he had Parkinson's, I believe, so you expected it. It wasn't as shocking. But this Kobe just going like that, really shocking. I mean, like I said, only ones really compare for me. This is probably the worst for me that I've ever had to experience. But in terms of when Paul Walker died, that was bad, like I said. And Chester, the lead singer of Linkin Park, those two. But this for me is the worst, obviously being a big NBA fan. Honestly, I feel the worst for his wife and his other daughters. I believe he had a child, was it last year? Was it 2018? So his daughter probably won't even have ever really met him, which is quite sad. And his wife, obviously, and his other daughters losing a dad and I believe it was their oldest sister or his oldest child. That's gotta be tough. Oh. But anyway, man, a lot of players have put their tributes out. A lot of people have. I'm wearing my Lakers jersey today. Unfortunately, it's not a Kobe one. I only have a LeBron James one. As you guys know, he's my favorite player. But yeah, man, we're gonna get in and watch these highlights and just have some nostalgia, I guess, and relive his greatness, man. Because that's what he was. He's a legend, man. Hopefully, he doesn't get copyrighted. Even if it does, I don't really give a shit. But you know, this is only 11 minutes. Let's go.
Even close. It's a 2-on-1. Kobe and Surra, the alley-oop, and Kobe with the dunk and the foul as well. That's why Kobe
might jump over him.
From the Lakers, and Bryant trying to go behind his back, and Boykins the other way.
Is this the chase now?
With Andre Miller.
Yes.
Hey, Kobe did not give up on that play. How about that play?
Now that's leadership. That's the kind of stuff.
I think of all of Kobe Bryant's plays ever, this one encapsulates what he was all about. You know, obviously there's a whole Mamba mentality and go after it as hard as you can, grind, you know, all of that stuff. We know all about that, right? But he loses the ball here. He covers the distance of the floor to stop an easy two points. Like, most players wouldn't even try and come back for this. I think they were up by like 17 or something. And I think this play encapsulates his legacy the best, honestly.
If he wants to do and exude an closed defense at the other end.
Start with Shaq. He gives it to Walton. Here comes Kobe.
Kobe's the main man. 5-5. Got it. Hamilton, the shot. A 3.
Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Is this the final?
2.1 left on the clock. We're deadlocked at 89. Unbelievable.
Again, obviously, he's known for his clutch shots. You know, that was what he was known for. Some would say poor shot selection. I mean, but when you make them, they're not that bad, you know. Like, hey, I believe that was NBA Finals against the Detroit Pistons. And he tied the game. I do think they lost that one though, if I remember correctly. I think that was Shaq and Kobe's last final. Okay. That is an old one. 2011 playoffs. Oof. Over the backboard. Oh my God.
Give me a break. Welcome to the circus. And he only shot that ball because he says, I'm getting an and one. I know they're going to hear the whistle. Play through it. Good point. Battier watching Kobe. Scooping. Putting it in. How in the world did he... I
remember when LeBron did this in the NBA Finals. Where he dunked it.
I've seen him do that a lot. Looking for Bryant. Bryant out deep. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds.
To win the game.
We talked about him patterning his game after Michael Jordan, and this was Jordan-esque right here. Kobe Bryant just breaking the Charlotte Hornets' heart with that shot. And Kobe Bryant made an MVP of the All-Star game type of shot.
In game 3, Bryant around quickly.
Oh.
Bloody Divas.
Well, Kobe really attacked. Now, Doug Christie's second-team all-defense, so this guy's no slouch out there defensively. But Kobe's got him sized up right now. He's doing exactly what he wants to do.
Is that Diva? He got
Then they had the coaching.
dunked on, bro. Unlucky.
He was going to be the guy. It could have been his job.
Go on. Oh, what? Left hand?
Left-handed.
The audacity, bro.
Shots in his career left-handed.
Jesus.
Even Mark Cuban can afford to salute that one.
I'm pretty sure Mark Cuban, owner of the Dallas Mavericks, actually tweeted out they're retiring his jersey too. So, yeah, it's a nice gesture. I think a lot of teams are gonna retire his jersey, man.
Doesn't have to start to do that.
Go on.
Cut by Kobe.
What?
Oh, and Kid was bumping him. Kobe, the acrobatic finish. And a chance for a three-point play. That was sweet on Bryant.
Well, that's the top play of the day.
Oh,
Kobe Bryant with the reverse. Tonight defensively for LA.
go on. Oh, my God. Is that Yao Ming? Jesus. Isn't Yao Ming one of the tallest players to ever play in the Premier League? NBA? Wasn't he like 7'6" or something stupid? That's insane. Unlucky Yao Ming. That's got to be young Yao Ming too. Before he's in here. That's hair Kobe, Afro Kobe. Go on. What? Oh.
He never saw it. Back to the basket.
He knows where it
What a play by Kobe again. Spectacular. 85. Lost it, recovered by Fisher. Now to 4. Here's Fisher with the jumper.
Put back.
10 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. And the Lakers
That's insane.
have come from 10 back.
In control of the series.
That's just hustle, bro. Like, he really wanted to win. I've actually had I was using Kobe on NBA, man. I remember a few years back, I was playing with my friend and we were like all-time Lakers and we were playing on the same team. He was Magic, I was Kobe. He missed a layup and I put a putback in to win the game. Not like that, it was more of a... It was kind of like that, to be fair.
You talking about Karoud.
What?
Bryant put the glass for himself. Yes, he did. That was sensational.
That was insane.
The double team, split it through the
I thought he was going to shoot, though.
backboard and beat everyone to the rebound. Will take out J.R. Reed. Will Rice miss it intentionally? He will. They lob it out, tapped around, and
What? That's insane. When you realise he's like, what is he, was he 6'5", 6'6", and there's like 7-foot guys
To
standing.
the basket inside.
Oh!
What a finish for Bryant.
32 seconds to go.
Lakers lead it by a point.
Oh my God! Who is that?
Serving up a facial on Karoud.
Rip.
The power and the explosion of Kobe Bryant just takes off and accelerates.
Is he wearing a glove?
The tremendous finish, and listen to
Is that like a brace? He must have a fractured hand or some shit.
this crowd.
With 4 approaching 7 to play. Kobe
What?
Bryant. Not in your wildest imagination.
Look at this. Gets the contact. Has no idea where the basket is. But here's the whistle. So he shoots it at the basket. This is amazing. Look at Kobe Bryant. What a spectacular.
That is
play.
insane.
That might be the most sensational basket of the year.
Shot clock is down to 5. Bryant goes to work. Bryant the drive.
Oh, that's older Kobe, no? I mean, that guy slapped his own teammate in the face. So. Oh.
Will he attack? Yes, indeed.
You know what surprised me so far is the amount of acrobatic layups and putbacks, like putbacks. Like as somebody who watches LeBron a lot, and LeBron is quite a bit bigger than Kobe, 3 inches at least, I think. LeBron doesn't have nearly as many putbacks as Kobe. I mean, he does have a few, but none like this.
Starting to take matters into his own hand, Van Horn. Now you got to get this thing from Kerry Kittles.
Oh my God! Why did you even jump, bro? Get out of the way.
Down.
Really good in return. And if I was a team out there and knew that the Knicks might want to trade him, man, I'd sure be trying to get him.
Oh.
And the Los Angeles Lakers in the alley. Oh my God!
What the hell was?
Can you believe it? That was as good as it gets.
That's
What a
crazy.
great pass and great finish. Karoud came up with it. Darren Williams
Oh.
by Kobe Bryant.
Unlucky, mate. Unlucky, Darren. What even happened to Darren Williams? He's not in the NBA anymore. I recall him playing on with the Cavs a few years back. What? I don't know. He must just not be in the NBA.
Patterson, Kobe. Cannot get Patterson
What?
in the air. A wild
No way, dude. No, that is insane, man.
Just when you think
Because that's great bloody defense from that dude.
You know, I've told you before,
How?
this is not the guy you want to let shoot the shot.
It's true.
that Bill
Don't let him shoot.
Kobe Bryant
Let someone else shoot an open one
gave
instead.
up as only Kobe Bryant can do.
Bryant for 3.
Again. Against them again. No. Second overtime.
That's a big time
That's
shot.
insane. Look how high he got off the ground to shoot that.
This ball game is over. Look at the hustle of Lamar Odom. Off to Kobe Bryant.
Steve Nash, mate. Get out of the way.
With emphasis.
Artest looking, gets it to Bryant. Bryant dribbling.
Oh, yeah,
Has to
Steve
put it up
Wade.
with the buzzer. Backs it in.
That's
He
the four.
backs in the 3. And the Lakers win the game. And that
One rivalry, man. Well, that's one rivalry, man. Kobe vs. D Wade, probably the biggest, one of the biggest rivalries of Kobe's career. To be fair, I mean, very similar players. I saw D Wade's tribute to him on Instagram, man. That was real nice, man. And I mean, this is before LeBron got to the Miami.
is just greatness personified.
now Bryant again out between
Against Portland, bro. He does not like Portland.
Kobe on the move. Lobs for O'Neal.
Good shot, guy.
Kobe Bryant worked into the lane and Shaq hammered it in with a right hand. Timeout Portland.
The Lakers, because of this man, Kobe Bryant, can take over.
Oh,
Posterizes Dwight Howard.
good what?
He almost threw his elbow into the basket that time.
Spurs cannot buy a triple. Kobe wheeling.
Oh.
What a play to Turiaf. And the foul.
And a chance to tie.
That's crazy.
Delivery by Kobe Bryant.
A 50-point game.
Is this the end last game?
Bryant for 3.
I remember this game, man. Like, I watched the last bit of it. I don't know what I was doing. I think I might have been watching a different game. I think maybe I was watching Cavs or LeBron or something else. And at the end of that game, it either went towards this game or I switched on this game to see what was going on. And I saw he had like 50 side points, and I watched the end of it. And I mean, that was insane.
One last gamer. Bryant.
I mean, Gordon
on
Hayward
the move
scored.
with the jumper. He my! 58 points. And
Got
the
Jack
Lakers
Nicholson in
lead.
the house. Great, bro.
60.
To be honest, that was probably the best way he could have gone out. I mean, he obviously had plagued by injuries for his last few years, man, because he tore his Achilles. But, yo, honestly, that was a typical Kobe. But I know he took about 50-something shots to get there, but, yo, it's not that deep, okay? It was his last game, allow him. He had, like, it was his perfect game, because Kobe known for his fucking scoring, 50, 60, 81-point game, all of that. You know, and to the game to be close and him to really to just take over and win in the last game he played, that was the perfect way to go, man. Perfect.
Changing the Bryant. Buckle up for Kobe. Kobe Bryant just sucked the gravity out of the target center. What a play.
The windmill slam.
Long run out by Kobe Bryant. Behind the back. Oh! What did I
That's
just
insane,
see?
man.
We just saw what Kobe does best, and that's bring people to their feet with a sensational play. Really got a dribble drive, change of direction by Bryant.
Oh.
And done. Woo! You talk about elevation. Chick, he went up to the rafters before he decided to put somebody on a poster.
Yep.
They'd love to get it into Nash's hands, and they do. Ball knocked away, stolen by Parker.
There it is.
Here comes George to Kobe Bryant. Bryant inside. It's good.
What?
It's good. Tie game.
A
1-point game.
What?
Walton could tip it. Bryant with the save.
Oh, you gotta get a shot here.
Final seconds.
No way.
Bryant for the win. Bang!
Kobe Bryant has hit a shot at the buzzer.
4 away from Elgin Baylor's Laker record. For 3 again.
Bang. This is the 81
Well,
point.
there's 70. Everybody wants to keep.
That was insane. That floater that he tied the game with, and then obviously he hit the. Like, that's insane. Like, how. I don't understand how players think of these shots, you know. Like, those weird floaters at that time, you know. It's, again, like, I hate to keep bringing LeBron up, but I watch him the most. Like, the game where LeBron threw that weird-ass floater against Toronto in the playoffs and it banged in. Like, how do they come up with this shit? Like, what?
Get into Kobe's hand. Kobe pump fake for 2. Kobe's got the Laker record. 81-point game. Ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed the second greatest scoring performance in NBA history.
That's crazy, man. The fact that he scored 81 in modern or kind of modern NBA, that's crazy. Because back in the day when Wilt Chamberlain and Elgin Baylor and all those boys were scoring, like Wilt scored 100, like basically all that happened is people would throw the ball at the backboard and then miss, and then like literally there was no plays or anything. They would just keep shooting every time they got there. Wilt would grab a rebound and run and dunk it. That was Wilt Chamberlain. There was a lot of, I don't want to call them plumbers that played in those days, but still the pace was way better. You were having way more shots. Now everything's way more controlled and everything like that, man. But yeah, that's the end of that, man. Definitely put me in a better mood after I watched the fucking tribute on ESPN, man, with all the players and teams. Like, oh my god, that shit was sad. I probably wasn't as hyped as or as excited or as energetic as I usually am, but you know, it's a sad day, bro. It's a sad day. Oh man, it's a sad day. But you know, we move. He'll never be forgotten, man. The guy's one of the best legacies of all time in terms of most influential players that ever lived. Jordan, and then LeBron and Kobe are probably the 3 the most famous worldwide. So yeah, he'll never. The players, the NBA, his fans, they'll never let him die. You know what they say: you die twice. First time is when you actually die. Second time is when everyone forgets who you are. Kobe will not be forgotten, and neither will his daughter. So you know, it's a shame. This video actually made me feel better, man. At the start, I was almost trying to hold tears back, man. Now I kind of just feel a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, thank you for watching this, man. Be sure to subscribe. All of that. and I'll see you all in the next one.